Welcome to Nerd Positively Reviewed, part of Nerd Positive. This is a podcast about the things you love and the voices that do and don't. Each episode, we will travel to the realms of awesomeness and I'll answer the question that we all ask ourselves every time we watch a movie or a TV show. Where the hell do I know them from? I'll take a look at the directors, writers, and actors and then read some of the best good and bad reviews I can find based on title alone. I'll even give you my thoughts as well, also you can make up your own damn mind in under 30 minutes. I'm the self-proclaimed Emperor of Awesome, Bradley Beaton, and this is Nerd Positively Reviewed. This used to be Fandemically Reviewed. My partner Brian and I, we were talking. We got some plans going that are in motion with the name change and everything like that. So it's now Nerd Positive and Nerd Positively Reviewed. But enough of that. If you want to know more about that, you can listen to the show that'll be out on Wednesday, or if you caught us live last night. So I just watched House of the Dragon episode 2. It was freaking awesome. Uh, so we're gonna get right into. I went over a lot of the creatives last week, but let's go over some of it again. This is the episode 2 was released yesterday, 6/23/24. As of right now, the IMDb rating of this, it's still at an 8.4, so it's holding strong, and it's up to from 1.9 thousand reviews to 393,000 reviews, if I'm reading that right. I may have copied that down wrong, but anyway, it's still at 8.4. It was 8.4 last week out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes, the tomato meter rates this at a 91%, and the audience scores at an 86%. So they're really, really close there. And I think that's accurate. Quick synopsis of this episode specifically is both Alicent and Rhaenyra are facing the consequences of the murder of King Aegon's heir. Now, the creatives of this episode was directed by Claire Kilner. She's from the Mosquito Coast, Snowpiercer, The Aliens, Gen V, Fallout, Krypton, Pennyworth. So she's directed a lot of those shows and fits perfectly into this. Great episode. She did a fantastic job. Great job, Claire Kilner. You are killing it. Writers, this is based on Fire and Blood by George R.R. Martin. Ryan J. Condal, Rampage, Colony, I can't talk. Very underrated show. Hercules, the Rock version. Sarah Hess, she is known for Orange is the New Black, House as well. No, this episode has in it Matt Smith, who plays Prince Daemon Targaryen. You know him as Doctor Who. He's been in The Crown, The Last Night in Soho, many other things. Emma Darcy, Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen, Mothering Sunday, The Talent, Baptiste, Hannah, Olivia Cook, Queen Alicent Hightower, Ready Player One, Me and Earl, and The Dying Girl, Sound of Metal, Bates Motel, and more. Rice Ifan, Sir Otto Hightower, The Amazing Spider-Man, Notting Hill, Anonymous, Snowden, Steve Toussaint. Actually, he was not in this episode. Eve Best, she's Princess. These names are hard. Rhaenys Targaryen, The King's Speech, Lucky Man, Nurse Jackie, The Crown. She's the queen that never was. Fabian Fankel, Sir Christian Cole, The Serpent Last Christmas. Sanyo Mizuno Mazaria, The White Worm. From Ex Machina, La La Land, Civil War, Devs, Annihilation, Beauty and the Beast. Tom Glyn Carney, King Aegon Targaryen II. He's from Dunkirk, The King, Tolkien. He's fantastic in this episode. I'll get into that later. Ewan Mitchell, Prince Aemon, the one who was supposed to be dead last time, but the script. High Life, Saltburn, The Last Kingdom. Phi Sabian, she's Queen Helena Targaryen. She's from The Last Kingdom as well. Harry Collette plays Prince Jacaerys or Jace. Probably won't be seeing him around anymore, but there's one short scene in this episode. Luke and Elliot Tittensor. They play Sir Eric Cargill or Sir Eric Cargill. One with an A, one with an E. All right. And so I base these reviews I choose solely on title alone. I have not read through them. Please forgive me if I mispronunciate words. I normally know talk good and words are hard. I'll do my best to read them as I see it, punctuation good, bad, and all. So let's find out what people are saying about this episode that aired not even 12 hours ago. I'm going to start with, let's start with the bad. All right. So there was a lot more good reviews than bad reviews, but I wanted to get as many bad reviews as I could find in here. Let's go ahead. The first one is a 4 star, 4 out of 10. This one is called "More of the Same." This episode seemed, and this is by um, Didavera 24, 20 from 24 June 2024. So this one was put in there today. This episode seemed very weak to me. Aegon Second's performance was not convincing. His acting does not show authentic pain. I thought it did, but okay, cool. Let's keep going. Rather, he plays the role of a spoiled child. It is clear that his character is already immature, but difficult moments give the character the opportunity for deeper development. Yeah, I don't think this person knows Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon stuff. Pretty sure that's the way it was supposed to be. Anyways, back to it. In my opinion, this was not the case. Besides, so far in the series, I still can't identify with any character. And I even feel the universe is empty. Everything continues to revolve around the Targaryens. Yeah, that's the point of the show. It's House of Dragons, which is fine since the series is about them. Oh, wait. Let's finish this up first. But the potential contributions of other realms are being wasted. They are mentioned sometimes, but very little, and sometimes they appear but briefly, as was the case with the Starks. The only thing that saves this episode is the soundtrack, which remains sublime. Love is what I got. In the camera shots, which are spectacular. However, the plot itself is boring and leaves much to be desired. I suppose Game of Thrones, its first 6 seasons, will be very difficult, if not impossible, to surpass. All right, let's go back to the everything continues to revolve around the Targaryens, which is fine because the series is about them. What is your problem? So you want it to be about the people that it's not about? I mean, okay, cool. Man, you have points, you have your opinion, take your opinion, that's fine. And if you don't like the show, don't watch it, man. So, cool. All right. Let's do a 1 star review. Okay, this one is called "The Crappy Soap Opera Continues," and this is from Imaginestrius from 24 June of 2024. Today, I'm really disappointed by all the high ratings I see. Seriously, did you like GOT? They are continuing with this like a soap opera General Hospital. I mean, seriously, what do you like about the episode? Nothing to do with the books take on the world universe. I haven't read these books, so whatever. We've got the typical soap opera. Oh, there are some enemies and the same. Hey, I'll have prohibited hot sex with this guy who then gets his rocking promotion, which screws my husband over. By the way, spoiler, the acting is not bad. But again, why would anyone watch this? It's not Game of Thrones. It's a General Hospital inspired crap. Fast, get over it. What really depresses me are these high ratings, which I simply don't get. Guess nobody read the books or watched Game of Thrones, GOT. How could you possibly like this caca? if this is what if this is what the totally commercial take on the wasteful last episode of GOT, forget it. Not interested in all those over the top commercial spinoffs. Pump the quality beginning to go home. No interest in what you have coming up. Cool. What do you think of this review? I don't know, man. I think any episodic TV show is going to have soap opera things. I mean, this one had the twins. And I thought that was going to go in a different way too. So, but I love the pack where they're like, which one is which one? All right. Which Eric is which Eric? Funny. All right, let's get into some good reviews. There was so many more good reviews than bad reviews, so the it was slim pickings in the bad. So let's talk some good stuff. All right, this one is a 10 out of 10. What an episode from Ms. Slime's movie. 24 June 2024. Warning, spoilers, and a lot of red lines in here. Let's go. This was a bloody good episode. OMG. The acting between Emma, Matt Smith, and Rife's Ivan were impeccable. A matter of fact, the MVP for this episode is Rife's Ivan. Yeah, I pretty much agree. But I didn't go that way. I'll get in that in a little bit. I really love the way the Greens were discombobulated after the whole Sun for a Son episode. It shows how the Greens deal with conflict, tragedy, and it also shows the huge difference in how Aegon and Rhaenyra handle pressure. Aegon gets angry and makes decisions hastily. When Rhaenyra was grieving, she took away herself and then came back when she felt better. What I also love about this episode is they finally mentioned Daeron. Otto will try to manipulate Daeron since he is unsuccessful with Aegon. So many good moments, but all I can say is that things are picking up. I agree with you 100% on this. Although I actually went to Emma Darcy as my show stealer best actor in this episode. But the actress is killing it, and I gave her a lot of hate in the last season because I didn't think she was as good as Mia Goth, but man, like this season, she's just freaking amazing so far. Let's do another good review. Episode 2 is the best of the series for me so far. Oh, by the way, this is 10s across the board from Thurbacks. And this one has a date on it of 24 June 2024. Episode 2 is the best of the series so far for me. Rivals they of season 1, episode 8. It is good across the board. Acting is masterclass across the board. Standout are Rice playing Otto, Tom playing Aegon. Yeah, he killed it too. Emma playing Rhaenyra, and Faya playing Helena. Writing is good and the direction is really great. Agree. Also, Sonoya, who plays Missaria, is good too. All the supporting casts are amazing. I agree. Yes, this guy gets it. Most importantly, the dog from episode 1 as well. Yes, I forgot about that. Oh man, when they're showing all the rat catchers that were hanging and the dog looking at his master. Ooh, I want revenge for the dog. All right. Most importantly, the dog from episode 1 as well. Yeah. Ocular perspiration, 100%. Back to the review. This is more story driven and not action packed, which makes sense as there is a lot of emotion, avenue, and facets they have to deal with. Kudos to the crew and team who worked on this at the back too, like the props, costumes, extra CGI, all amazing. Yeah, well done. Let's do one more good review. If you want less episodes, you better pick up the pace. This is an 8 out of 10 from Jamantis 97088, dated today, 24 June 2024. Don't get me wrong, it's a very good episode. It has a great performances, mostly from Rice, Otto, Tom, Aegon, and Faya, Helena. But the main thing is that we waited 2 years for this season, and now we have passed the quarter of the season. For me, it's time to pick up the pace and get straight to the conflict. But I have faith to the production team because now I feel that all the puzzles are connected and the pawns are in the right position for them to amaze us another time. P.S. It's funny how the series tries to justify everyone's war crimes and stuff they don't give a damn about. Kristen Cole, they legit want everyone to hate him. And yeah, they have done it. Well, in that part, I legitimately hate his guts so much. Yeah, so and I'll get into my thoughts on Christian Cole here in a minute. Um, but yeah, man, like I don't get the part where you're saying I get the 2 years we waited for the season. We've already passed the quarter season. Is there 8 episodes? So I guess okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. With that being said, let's do one more. All right. Another good review. This episode is called Brother in Arms. Don't know why from Marauder Montez, dated today, 24 June 2024. Don't know why this episode is missing. This episode title is missing, but the official title is Brother in Arms. There we have it. I was looking for that. So there's that. Amazing episode, amazing performances by all the actors, and the episode is a solid 8 out of 8. Why did you put it as a 10 then? Whatever. Hell yeah. I need to write more characters because the minimum is 600. So here's a lot of BS. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, man. I really enjoyed this episode, bro. When Otto was yelling at my boy Aegon, I was like, damn, Otto, chill. Aegon is the best character so far of season 2. And what about Aemon with that woman? I was like, damn, Aemon, I didn't know you were chill like that. Anyways, poor Helena. Cool. All right. With that being said, here's my thoughts after the episode. It was freaking awesome. Watch it right away. How do you feel on House of the Dragon uh so far? Season 2, or if you rewatch season 1, or if you're just getting into season 1, what do you think of it? Is it up to par with Game of Thrones, especially at this point? Season 2 was just phenomenal of Game of Thrones. So my awards go to the best actor, Tom Glenn Carney, the King Aegon, Emma D'Arcy, Rice Ivans, all freaking good, but all I ultimately gave it to King Aegon. I didn't think he was whiny. I thought he was doing a job, and he did it. He showed that rash, that total opposite of Queen Rhaenyra, and it was great. It was great, especially when he fired. Again, spoiler for when he fires Otto and gives the hand to Kristen Cole. Man, so good. Speaking of Kristen Cole, worst actor Fabian Frankel, Sir Kristen Cole. He was great. Even I mean, like when I say he's the worst actor, because I had to pick somebody. Like I didn't. There's nothing wrong with his performance. You could definitely see like how kerfluffled he was. So I don't know. What do you think of the story? I like it so far. I've never read these books. I've read the Game of Thrones books, not Fire and Ice. Who is the show stealer? To me, Emma Darcy, Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen. Man, she just demands respect. She just demands your attention every time she's on the screen. So there's that. All right. If you want to find me, friend me, or follow me, you can go to Facebook at The Fandemic, TikTok at NerdPositive1, Instagram at The Fandemic1. If you feel there's more of a conversation, feel free to reach out and let's talk. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next guest on Nerd Positive. If you want to support the show, there are several ways to do so. Buy me a coffee at buymecoffee.com, Nerd Positive. Find us on Patreon at patreon.com/Nerd Positive. Become an episode assistant, episode producer, pre-veg producer, or just become part of the Con Council Nerds at starting $5 a month. Go to PayPal or Venmo at Bradley Butin. Most importantly, just share the show with someone you want to make a little more awesome. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review. And if you like this, check out all things Nerd Positive. Used to be The Fandemic. And here are all the fun conversations with myself, Brian, and whoever else wants to talk. You can also order my kids' books, Leveling on My Awesome Stuffed Animal Night Force versus the Dream Invaders on Amazon. I got 2 more coming soon. And you know what? I'll do a quick episode about those sometime soon. Remember, do or do not. There is no try. And episode 2, Brother in Arms of House of the Dragon, you just got nerd positively reviewed.